Either you let me in there, or you prepare yourself to take on a very ticked-off and very pregnant woman.
It's all right now.
Miss Cabot, she says she's your sister.
I know, I have a hard time believing it myself. I'll see her. Excuse me. Don't go far, you'll be showing her out soon, because she won't be staying very long.
Mike, I've moved on. And you should, too. You're young, and you're beautiful, and you're rich. You should have the whole world at your feet. And in case you think that I'm saying this just because of the stupid trust fund, don't be a jerk.
So, what is it, Carly? Because I know it's got to be something. You wouldn't have come all this way if your life was so perfect.
Okay. Brace yourself, because you're going to love this. You're right. My life is not perfect. Well, he's thinking about it. And I don't think I can stop him. Actually, you know, it might be for the best. For Hal, for the baby.
And you, as long as you can still collect the $50 million.
It's nothing to you, Rosanna. All I'm asking you to do is change the terms of the trust fund a little.
So that you don't have to be married to Hal when the baby's born.
Right.
All right. Why not? What's the name you use for your financial affairs, Carly? Is it Munson or Cheney?
Munson.
Pay to the order of Carly Munson. $50 million. Should I button this one or not?
Oh, Molly, would you leave it alone, please? Go over your Where's your copy, Molly? I want you to read your copy. If there are any names or words you don't know how to pronounce, ask Barry, okay?
All right.
All right, don't want a repeat performance of this weather fiasco. Would you stop doing that, all right? Just read the teleprompter. No ad-libs, no funny remarks, no idle chit-chat, just the news. Don't worry. I am very worried, Molly. You screw up, I have to face Kimmy again. Will you stop futzing already?
Will you just calm down? I'm gonna be fine. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You watch. Tom and I are gonna steam
Cabot. Hey. What are you doing?
Come on, Carly. Did you really think it was going to be that easy?
What?
Did you really think that you could just waltz in here and give me some sob story about wanting to give a better life for your poor baby, and I was going to let you walk out of here with a big jackpot?
You just said...
Yeah, well, you know, I might have been pretty gullible when you first slithered into my life, sis. But I've learned a lot since then about life, and especially about you. Did you really think that you could con me again?
I wasn't trying to con you.
God, no, it is so amazing. I can literally see the dollar signs just flashing in your eyes, Carly. You'd do anything for this, wouldn't you? You have.
No. Rosanna, don't.
Guess you can go now.
You had no intention of giving me that money, did you? You just wanted to watch me beg. Is this... What about the trust fund, Rosanna?
It's still there, Carly, all $50 million. But I'm not changing the rules of the game at this late date. You have to have the baby by the end of the year, and you still have to be married to the father, who I assume is Hal Munson. Even if you don't love him anymore, and even if he's on to you.
Oh, God, you really hate me, don't you?
Do you remember my father's funeral at all? How you came into town and told me that you were the long-lost sister that I never knew I had? You were such a comfort to me in my grief. And it really meant something to you, too, Carly, to have a sister after such a long, miserable childhood.
True, you just never believed it.
Oh, I believed it. I believed it, Carly. I went on believing it. Even after you started sneaking around, stabbing me in the back, going after Mike. Even after you managed to get Mike into bed with you. You know the really crappy part about it, though, Carly, is that you never really loved Mike. You just wanted him. You just wanted him because he was mine.
No, it's not true. I didn't want to feel the way I felt about him. I couldn't help it.
You just wanted him, Carly, just like you wanted everything that I had. I had something wonderful, and you just wanted to ruin it. You wanted to ruin my life, and you did.
You never understood. I did love Mike.
You didn't love him, Carly. You wanted him. The only thing you wanted more was my money.
You always thought that.
Yeah, well, you got over Mike real quick once I set up that trust, and you found out you still had a chance to get your hands on some of that Cabot money. All you had to do was marry some poor sucker and have his baby. I knew that if you really loved Mike, Carly, you would have told me what I could do with my money, but I knew you wouldn't do that. Now, I knew you'd go for it. I knew there'd be no contest. There's only one thing that I regret. One thing I didn't really think through.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, I never figured that you'd manage to trap a nice guy like Hal Munson. I feel really bad about that.
Do you?
I'm glad he's on to you. I hope he divorces you. I hope he sues you for custody of his child.
What?
Oh, why shouldn't he? It's his child, too, you know. I'm going to offer to testify on his behalf.
Rosanna, this is none of your business.
Sure it is, Carly. I feel responsible for this poor, unwanted baby.
You're talking about my child, and it is not unwanted.
Why, Carly? It's no longer your ticket to the big payoff. Not if Hal divorces you. You know, I'm going to talk to Hal. I know he's not a rich man. I want to help provide for this child.
You stay away from Hal, like you stayed away from Mike. You took him away from me, you cheap, lying tramp. I had something wonderful, and you wouldn't stop until you ruined it.
Well, it's payback time.
How much for coming so short notice?
Warren said Brian and Sandy walked?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been a madhouse around here.
Tom, I hope you're ready. I am.
Ready for what?
I'm going to be your co-anchor. I'm filling in for Sandy Thorner.
What?
Over here.
I am not going on with her.
I had no choice, Tom. She threatened to go to Margot tonight and tell her all about us. 5 minutes. Oh, God, 5 minutes. All right, we got to get you out of this. Let's go. Come on.
Emma, please.
What's wrong with him?
Huh?
The great Tom Hughes doesn't want to work with me?
Where is your copy, Molly? I told you to read your copy. You go on air in a few minutes, you know.
I memorized it.
Oh.
So, he doesn't want me to co-anchor, right?
What do you think, Molly? He saw your weather report.
Well, I hope you explain the situation to him. Because if you didn't, I'll be glad to.
Listen to me. You stay away from him. And you read that copy so you don't make a damn fool of yourself, Molly.
Don't worry.
Oh, God, don't worry, she says.
1 minute.
Okay,
Places,
1 minute, 1
please.
minute. Let's go. Oh, terrific. You look great. This way. Come on, Tom. How do you feel?
Totally
Forget
unprepared.
makeup. He's fine. Don't worry about it, okay? This isn't much different than the morning show. All right. Clip in.
10 seconds.
That's for luck. You pay attention.
5, 4, 3.
This is Tom Hughes, substituting for Brian Woodland.
I'm Molly Conlon, filling in for Sandy Thorner, who couldn't be with us tonight.
And now, for the news at 10.
I know I'm a familiar face to all you viewers of Patterns, but this is my first time doing the news at 10, so I hope you like me behind the anchor desk.
And now, for the news.
Tonight's top story. Lily Snyder's long ordeal is over. The young heiress, who was abducted from her home 2 weeks ago and feared dead, was found in a wooded area near Ludlow, Indiana, and rushed to the hospital. Her young infant daughter was released to family by kidnapper David Stenbeck and is reported to be doing well in Memorial Hospital here. But what about David? It doesn't say anything about David. Is he with police? Where is he? And those are the questions our viewers are asking.
Lily Snyder's condition is listed as serious but stable. Now, in national news, our sources close to the White House say the